Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another round of me, Karatalato, playing through the entirety of the Halo Master Chief Collection. Last time we finished the original quadrilogy, I think that's the word, with Halo 3. And today we enter the semi-finale, a prequel to the franchise we've been playing up to this point. And one of the, from what I've been hearing, best Halo games ever made. Today we're playing Halo Reach, and as always, I know little to nothing about this game. There is, however, a few things, because as I started playing Halo games and, looking stuff up on them, of course I got shit recommended in my YouTube pages. So there are a few things I do know about this game. But I think the most that the biggest, most important spoilery thing I know is that this game is supposed to be sad and that one bitch gets shot in the head. I know absolutely nothing else. So with that mindset, a few days ago, weeks ago, I don't really know when I started playing this, but I began Halo Reach. The plot of this game begins with a radar station on the titular planet Reach going offline abruptly. And as police forces sent in do not return, the UNSC decides to let some Spartans check it all out. They decide to send a Spartan team that goes by the name of Noble. However, they are one man short, so our player character is inserted into it as Noble 6, which gives him a little bit of a grudge from the rest of the team because he's filling shoes that they don't want filled, and he himself always used to be more of a lone wolf type of guy. What can I say about this first mission? It looks absolutely wonderful. The cinematic atmosphere is on point. Is there anything else good I can say? The atmosphere leading up to the reveal of the Covenant is amazing. It feels like one of those detective scenes, slowly but surely unraveling that, hey, this isn't just another rebel assault, the Covenant is on Reach. That's great. The actual reveal is kind of shit, but the build-up is impeccable. Right now I want to say this is a really, really bad first level. In fact, it is so bad that it is, I think, so far the only Halo level that I have put down and stopped playing halfway through and continued it later in the day. I don't think any level has managed that level of frustration for me yet. And it's not bad, but it's just so boring. You go to a place, get a clue, go to another place, get a clue, and when the Covenant is already finally there, you go to a place, fight the Covenant, go to another place, fight the Covenant. It's just always the same shtick, and the few story beats here and there just really do not save it in my opinion. Also, this is where you're introduced to the entirety of the team. Let me try to name as many as I can from the top of my head. There's Emil, the close quarter specialist. His personality is that he's a dick. Then there's Kate, who's the only woman of the team, and I kid you not, her one main flaw is that she cannot drive.
Women.
Then there's George, my absolute favorite. He is the heavy weapon specialist and is the stereotypical big burly man with a kind heart. Then there's the team leader, whose name I literally forgot on purpose because this guy has no personality. I can take a shit in my gaming chair right now and give it a name and it would have more personality than him. Then there is, honestly, there's the sniper guy. I don't know what his name is. I don't know what he does. He is only present in one level and the story ends with him fucking off to nowhere and never being seen again. So I don't really care. But yeah, this whole game introduces the team dynamic, having to work together as a team. You're not the big lone soldier, nor are you a stray soldier like in ODST. And it handles it fine. In some levels it's done really well, with you really needing to rely on the team. and growing closer with each of the characters as they aid you in combat. But in most of them, it really just feels like they are other nameless Spartans fighting alongside you. And what I'm trying to say is, in most of the levels, I didn't feel any different than when I used to be Master Chief and was fighting alongside some unnamed UNSC Marines.
We're not gonna hurt you. George, I got her. Keep still, and I'll release you.
Hello there.
What's that? It's over!
We've been engaged!
Bad guy coming out!
Alright! Come on, shoot at the leg!
Tango group has permission to pursue.
Negative, 4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
Very, very good scene, except the music, which doesn't fit at all. I still don't get why you can't zoom in and shoot. Why do you have a scope? Oh, please let the blade actually be good in this game and not utter dog shit like in Halo 3. I'm gonna try it out later when I actually need it. The equally gorgeous level 2 follows suit. In it, a Oni research station has come under attack from a Covenant frigate. We are sent in to dispatch the Covenant inside and reactivate the defense programs so that the frigate flees and goes into range of a orbital super whopper dopper cannon, or whatever the fuck that even is in this game. This level is a lot better and a lot more fun. It really is open. You know, that was something that was missing in a few levels of Halo 3 that I really liked about Halo 1. The openness of Halo games is in full display here again, with the AI reacting to how you react to the encounters. It is great, and you can react to the encounters in hundreds of different ways. This level is also where 2 of the new enemy types introduced really shine. First, we got these weird primordial jackals that crawl all over the place, are super agile, and utilize long to mid-range weapons. And secondly is the Revenant, a sort of mini Covenant tank that acts as a grenade launching vehicle. It's kind of fun to drive and kind of fun to fight against, to be honest. What I'd also like to point out here is just, when we're on the topic of new stuff added, there are so many new weapons added in this game. It is insane, and nearly all of them are super fun to use. Alright. I'm fit for there. Whew. Yeah, I was about to use the armor ability. They have taken or fucking Warfog. That is both really, you know what? Okay, that is very, very cool. Oh, we've got stealth elites. Where is my team? I thought we were a team. Why do I have to do everything alone again? I am on my way. I don't know what I'm shooting at, but I'm shooting at something. I think I'm supposed to shoot at these things. As long as the hidden back one is enough. Holy shit, though.
Stay alert. Enemies nearby.
Oh, no shit, he is! No shit, the enemy is nearby! Can you think of it? Had... So yeah, after you've retaken the Oni base and taken the frigate out, all that is left, you meet up with Dr. Halsey, who is a really important, like, player in the entire lore, but I don't know that much about it, so I won't even attempt to talk about it. The most important thing from this conversation is that the Covenant attacked that radar station, not because they wanted it offline. Well, they wanted it offline, but not specifically because of that. More importantly, in there was, I think, her ex-husband, who had some very important data on a highest priority geological discovery, and they really want that. After all, the Covenant is all after ancient foreign artifacts that are just sprayed all across the human planets. And she says that this artifact is like no other and it must remain hidden. So, because that frigate obviously will have sent out some escape pods and rescue shuttles, we and that sniper guy are sent out to deal with the few remaining stragglers of Covenant that are currently hiding behind our radar jammer, and once and for all end to this pitiful invasion. The level that follows is a bare bones Halo stealth level. That of course entails that stealth will be prominently there during the first 10 seconds and then be immediately thrown aside the second you even get within the presence of an enemy. However, still, despite this level being like a 4 out of 10 for me in terms of what it is still, in terms of fun, decently high, because this is where I realized that the level design of this game is so far the best in the series, by far. You really can make every place a defensive point for yourself, and you can maneuver pretty much everywhere. The game plays like a multiplayer shooter map, and by that I mean that it has a very, very smooth feeling when it comes to combat, but also a lot of openness when it comes to just venturing around. This is also why I'd like to point out the ability system of this game. It's also my favorite so far. In Halo 1 you had full shields and invisibilities just randomly laying around as pickupables, and that was really boring. In Halo 2 you had unique character abilities, which was a cool idea, but the Arbiters was literally invisibility and Master Chief have a flashlight. So yes, that wasn't that well utilized in my opinion. Halo 3 had the second best iteration so far, with you having random pickupables gathered throughout the missions that you can use once and then switch to the next. That system was really cool, I just didn't find them that useful, and sometimes you just end up with ones that just didn't have any purpose in the situation you were in. In this game, every single level will have you pick between a few abilities every time you enter a new zone. These can be then found and like hidden in buildings and stuff. And you can make do with about any ability whenever you want. Like, they are always effective. And there are very, very few points in this game where one ability is objectively better than the others or even needed. Here another Wraith, Phantom, Ghost, fuck whatever the hell these things are called. What in the name of... is that a Rancor? What the fuck is that? What? I don't like these things! Hold on, active camouflage again? Shift? Nope. Y? How the hell? I am retreating. Shift? How the hell? Oh. Okay, active camouflage is very, very tough to see. Holy shit. Oh my fucking lord. What is that? Sadly, besides those weird-ass giant monsters, which by the way are never seen again, ever, this level is just really boring. It is very similar to the very first level of the game, with just endless waves of Covenant being needlessly drop-shipped in. Just this time the level design is a little bit better, as I said. You plant the explosives and then you leave. However, at the end it is revealed that the Covenant doesn't just have a small refugee fleet still on reach. They have a full invasion army prepared and hidden underneath the radar jammer that you just placed all the bombs on. So, you all prepare for one final assault against the army that the Covenant has been trying to cover up with these small little side attacks.
That landing zone has been tagged by UNSC Command as a priority 1 target. Dead charge link is loud and clear.
Copy that. Acquiring signal lock on the pylon. Detonating in 3, 2.
Incoming!
Might want to hold on to something.
The next level sees you and Kate, after she crashed your car, fight along the sidelines of the ongoing battle, with you taking out various Covenant weapons along the way, and deactivating some portal towers that are calling in for Covenant reinforcements. It's the typical big, dumb, fun action level. You just blast your way through dozens of enemies as explosions occur all around you, and there's little more to it. Thus, the level is fun, but in my opinion, not really that memorable.
Can't see him.
Well, this gun just pierces through the skull, holy shit. Screw your shield. Screw you! Perfect accuracy.
Firing on target. Keep putting these dogs down.
Oh no, a raid! What will we do? Boom! Destroy the core. Wraith is history. Hey, I'm stuck. What in the fuck is going on with you up there? Well, I think you guys need to be taught a little bit of a lesson. And I think you need to be taught that this gun is mine. Oh, it's a... The battle seems to be won, but then the Covenant pulls out the final ace that they have up their sleeve. Just barely they have managed to get in a singular reinforcement, and that singular reinforcement is a super carrier, the largest ship they have, and with it in the air, the chances of victory are slim, to say the least. So our team comes up with a plan all on their own, without Oni's or the UNSC's advice on how to take out this giant carrier. And the reason they do it without the help of Oni or UNSC is because this is the type of plan that they wouldn't fund even if the world relied on it like it does now. Long Night of Solace is the name of this level, and you should know that if I remember the name of something, it's probably gonna be real damn good, or at least memorable. And that is what this level is. The first half of it, not so much. It's about you, alongside the entire team, fighting your way into a military base that the UNSC and Oni have have kept secret for the entirety of Reach's history. It is a sort of mythos or rumor among citizens that this thing exists, sort of like Area 51. And it's a rocket launch site. So your team goes to said rocket launch site, manages to get their hands on a few of those space shuttles, as you and George blast off into space, because your plan is to go onto a Covenant frigate, then place a bomb on said frigate, before initiating the refueling run of the frigate so that it drives closer to the super carrier, tries to refuel, and in the process blows itself and the carrier up. Actually quite a decent plan. What I will say right now is about the negatives. The last part of this level isn't that good. You're fighting across the carrier, and while it's not nearly as samey as it has been in previous games to fight on a Covenant ship, it's still just as annoying, and the music that runs for the entirety of the scene is so utterly horrible that I actually played worse because my ears were hurting. What the fuck is this soundtrack? I could have made this soundtrack myself if I just slurped real hard on the fucking straw, you know? Okay, what do I have to give for you to stop this soundtrack? Please! Make it stop! Oh. Just don't kick in the music again. No! Oh my fucking god! Is this your doing? This is Covenant music, man. Thankfully, the middle section of this level makes up for most of it, because completely taking me by surprise, we have a vehicle section of the never-before-seen kind. What? Ah, shit.
Batteries are 56%. Hang in there, saber teams.
Let's move on. Got him. Got him. Got him. Alright, that's another one. Didn't know these fucking squids were this good in space. We have bigger problems than a singular banshee right now, brother, sister. Oh my god. Ah, shit, my balls.
Solid copy. We are currently jamming the Corvette's comms. Hit it hard while it can't call for help.
Agreed. Saber teams, clear a path to that Corvette.
I want to clip her engines, Colonel. See if we can slow her down.
Thank you, Commander. That'll make reporting her a lot easier.
Ow.
6, marking targets. Take out the Corvette's main engines.
Yeah, I wanted to take that thing out, but there. I can't lock on to the last engines. Yes, got it. Engines down. Taking up those.
Heads up, Sabers. Multiple impulse drive signatures detected. More moments incoming. Active cruise in action. Where are the reinforcements coming from? I thought the targets were the air.
The fucking weekly warriors have returned. I still don't know who they are. Are you a weekly warrior? Murder yourself. However, the level doesn't end on a note that is even half as heroic as that section. Because all that fighting has made the timer on the bomb no longer work. Meaning that George has to sacrifice himself so that the supercarrier can be destroyed and the war over Reach won. Or so one may think. Because as we hit the surface of the planet, we realize one thing. What we have been fighting were merely the Forerunners. The Covenant fleet has only just arrived, and it's laying waste to the planet all across the world. George's sacrifice was in vain. However, the battle still yet may be won. So our character goes to a city where the rest of his team is at the moment in an attempt to win the battle over it, or at the very least rescue as many survivors as possible. We do this in the mission Exodus, and yet again, while this mission isn't on my favorites, because it is mostly just a typical walk to a part, shoot a little bit, hold out, walk to next part and shoot, I still can give this level some slack because of how utterly brutal it is. It is difficult, it is cruel, civilians are dead everywhere, it is super graphic. There's suicide bombers and tied alleyways in every corner you turn. The level does get a chef's kiss in difficulty from me. And my favorite point of the entire mission is the halfway point yet again, where a very, very short ride, like a turret section in one of those flying things happens. And while you fly, you get to slowly but surely realize that the battle you're fighting is not to take the city back, but to allow as many people as you can to leave it. During this ride, you and your character at the same time realize that the battle over Reach can no longer be won, and that is a very emotional, heavy-hitting sequence that I like.
Ho ho ho.
Green giant.
Boom! Did you see that bounce? Oh my lord, someone clip that.
That's it. They've breached the landing bank. Copy that. Now or never, Spartan.
Hammer versus hammer. Who of the two of us is made for this? Stay the fuck away from me, you freak! Duh! Perish. After we have helped as many civilians flee as possible, we are brought into the next mission, New Alexandria. You join up with your team again as you try to destroy 3 radar jammers, as well as complete a procedurally generated side mission every once in a while. And this may be a little bit of a hot take, but this is my absolute favorite level in Reach. The procedural nature means that there is a lot of replayability in this level, and the level just looks amazing and it's super fun. You always have a flying section, then you land on a building to destroy the jammer and have an indoors fighting section that is always uniquely structured in comparison to the others. This level is simply a blast to play and I have nothing negative to say, so instead I will mention that the enemy AI has taken a massive improvement from Halo 3. They will now use cover a lot better, hide in the shadows, dodge roll a lot more, and some enemies even got complete makeovers. Most notably, the engineers are no longer just floating cluster bombs that do jack shit, but instead are basically healers for the rest of the team and will provide extra shields to every Covenant unit that is nearby. Every game is better than the one they made before. They have yet to break the trend, and we're at the semi-finale. You happy? Roots are dead. You don't want me to land here as well, do you? Oh, we just gotta wait for the evac.
Take it!
Area secure.
We're clear. Thanks for the help, Sierra.
We're
And
clear.
there they go. Oh, they're on your ass. Taking them off.
Mayday! Mayday! 7 Delta 19er to all UNSC forces.
What's your status, 19er?
Found the jammer, but we're getting hit. Request immediate assistance. Synovia Center is off.
Oh boy, right now I'm the one in need of
Still with me,
assistance.
19er. 7 Delta 19er, did you copy? 6, help those troopers if you can, but get that jammer offline either way. This is the last jammer, 6. You're almost there.
Not a tango in sight.
Well, this regional man, Chubby's got us pinned down on a rooftop. We need help pronto.
They're
I'm going to
fucking
waypoint now.
drifting with the ship.
Number 6, proceed to waypoint and give those troopers a hand.
Something with arrows requesting an evac. Oh yeah, this is my favorite level, alright. Holy shit. So yeah, we link up with the rest of the team again, and we all have a big sad chat about how things are not looking too good, how the battle for Reach is basically already lost, and what there even is left to do in a situation like this. But the day is not yet over for our team, because as they try to escape the glassing and get to their next mission, Kate gets fucking shot through the head.
Demolition of priority 1.
The battle for Reach may be lost, but the war is not. So you link up with a team of ODSTs and return to the Oni base you defended in, I think it was Tip of the Spear, I think that was the name of the mission. This time with the orders of destroying it so the Covenant can't retrieve any information from it. However, as we know how these games go, whenever the mission is to destroy something, halfway through you will be told that actually you're here for a different purpose. And it's the same right here, because actually this is a secret mission from Dr. Halsey, because she needs us to give her some protection while she extracts object her ex-husband, I believe, found, the object that the Covenant is after. And this object is located in a secret Forerunner structure below the Oni base. And so, in a really weird but also really fun tower defense section, it is up to us to make sure that Halsey extracts it successfully. This may not be so bad after all. Yeah,
Sounds like Echo Tank.
I feel like I can get used to this mission. As long as you guys actually participate in the fight for once. I swear, why? Who thought that this stupid ass shit with the going out of zoom when hit is good? How are we this much into the... There's only one game left. How is it still a problem? It's not realistic, it's not fun, it's just so fucking annoying. Oh, now there's these jackals again, so I get to have the fun experience of going in and mailing all of them.
Watch out for the rain!
Echo Tango.
I'm in need of medical assistance, boys. Oh, but the music's going hard. Never mind, I don't need medical assistance. I just need more bullets. And in great number, too. Holy shit. I just won the ghost. Yes! I don't know who of you that was, but thank you so much. Get out my way, Jude. That's gonna make all of this a lot more bearable. I have to be... Back
Your package is almost ready. Just a little more.
Kind of a bitch move to just spawn. Like, I would just get behind them.
More company. Get your defenses ready, 6.
They're all gonna charge there. This one guy won't, but I can just drive backwards. I'm sorry, engineer. There we go. See? Strategy.
Well done. I'm opening the laboratory door.
May not want to do it just yet. The situation's still kinda hot. What a cool way to get rid of my Banshee.
What is this stuff?
Knowledge. A birthright from an ancient civilization. This AI is its custodian, and she has chosen you as her couriers.
Chosen? By an AI?
Who the fuck
By
are
this
these
AI,
people?
yes.
Oh,
Her
God,
measure
God,
of you carries as much weight as my own, perhaps more. You are to take her to the UNSC shipbreaking yard in Azad. There, you'll find a Halcyon-class cruiser waiting to get her off-planet.
I understand.
Do you? Mankind is outmatched. When Reach falls, and it will fall, our annihilation is all but certain. Unless we can glean from this artifact a defense against the Covenant. A game-changer. On the level of the conical bullet in the 19th century, or faster-than-light travel in the 23rd.
And what if we can't?
An apt question, if there were somewhere else to place our hope. There is not. Take it, Lieutenant. She has made her choice.
The fish wants another and is about to use it. Fish? Beauty, you grabbed your weapon.
Yes.
What? How
Say
did
the
we?
words, please.
I have it.
You need to goddamn tell the time and everything. God motherfucking damn! God motherfucking damn!
We are then dropped off near the place where the Pillar of Autumn will be taking off and have this sick-ass ride through a field of scarabs and Covenant in a desperate attempt to bring Cortana there before she is damaged or we are killed. Carter, however, I finally remembered the name of that pilot commander guy, has had enough. He is so emotional and saddened by the fact that Cortana didn't choose him and he just cannot handle the loss of his AI waifu, so he proceeds to kill himself and destroy a scarab alongside it so that we can continue on closer to the Pillar of Autumn, where we sadly reach a part of this level that I do not enjoy at all. One of my least favorite parts of Halo is when you reach a zone, kill all the enemies there, and instead of having you move to a different zone or reposition, they just begin ferrying in more and more enemies, again and again. It just becomes mundane and frustrating, and a large section of this level is just that. Give it to me. This was the cool shit I was given and never ended up using. Boom. 2 more down. Only like however many the game wants to spawn in, more to go.
This is Keys on hot approach to Platform Delta. Ready to take possession of the package, Noble.
I got your number.
Good to see you, Spartan. Halsey assured me I could count on you.
Not just me, sir.
They'll be remembered. Cruiser, adjusting heading for the Autumn. Noble 4, I need fire on that cruiser or we're not getting out of here. Do you copy?
You have your window, sir.
Rich, this is the captain. We have the package. Returning to the Autumn, over.
Copy that.
Who's next? I'm ready! How about you? Lieutenant, get aboard! We gotta get the hell out of here!
Somebody's gotta man that big ass gun. I gotta do it. Sorry, sir. Just one last question. What is your favorite fetish? Inflation, son. Why? Just curious, sir. The closest thing we have to a boss fight is at the very end of this game against the elite zealot who we met at the very beginning and who then proceeded to go on to kill both Kate and now Emil. And you know, the thing with Halo boss battles is I have the same amount of trust in them as I have trust in a woman sitting in the driver's seat. And as always, my assumption and my fears were proven correct, because this boss battle as well is total and utter dog shit. Basically all that this is another elite zealot, but he's surrounded by other elite zealots, and he has a seemingly infinite way too fast shooting fuel rod cannon, which means that he banged my asshole a few too many times for me to enjoy it. Oh my, okay, wait, that came out so wrong. Holy shit, I just wanted to use cuss words, not sound gay.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Anyways, at the very end of the game, you as Noble 6 are the last human left alive on the now Covenant-controlled planet of Reach, as you have one last epic standoff before you're gunned down and you too hit the floor. Meanwhile, Keyes and Cortana have long since departed and are now venturing to the very first Halo ring. The game actually ends, however, with a cutscene that takes place after the Halo trilogy, revealing that after the Human Covenant War has ended, they both work together on rebuilding Reach. Thus, while your team may have died, their memory will live forever. Alright. So Halo Reach, where does it rank? It's absolutely the best Halo game so far. Absolutely. However, it has actually shifted ODST below Halo 3. Because I believe that this game is basically just a better Halo ODST. Gameplay wise, I really like all the new guns added. They didn't add many enemies or so whatsoever. But I really liked the usage of special abilities in this game is one of my favorite incarnation of it. Mission wise, this game didn't have a single bad level. The only two that really drag on are Winter Contingency and the Pillar of Autumn. All others are decent enough. And the Pillar of Autumn actually was safe because I learned that the final elite is actually the same one that killed both. Like, it shows up at the beginning and kills Cat. And kills the shotgun guy, Emil. So it's good game. Really, really, really good game. I was still absolutely blown away by Long Night of Solace. Alexander. Just a fucking great game. What can I say? Absolute peak. What I would change is I would put ODST above Earth Defense Force, but keep Halo 3 above ODST. Yes, that was already correct. I'd move this one up one. And then I would add Reach below Monster Hunter World. Like here. In this space right here. That's why I'd put Reach.